I've always been ambitious. I've always wanted to help people.
I had the credibility of the MBA education, so as much as I wasn't a doctor, I knew what was required to run a hospital. We've got such a great team of people with a shared vision and a shared commitment to growth for this business and doing the right thing. And all of that came from University of Stirling.
I'm Gill Baird, the Director and owner of Cosmedicare in St Helens Hospital and a graduate of the University of Stirling.